Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel.
Today we're going to be reacting to your tanks. So a lot of you guys have been sending us photos of your tanks on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at Tangled Earth Vivariums. And we have had so much fun looking at all of them and talking to you guys about your builds that we wanted to do a whole video just reacting to your tanks. When you guys are making tanks, sometimes it can be really hard to find inspiration. So I hope that by showing you guys a bunch of different tanks from people in this community, hopefully you'll see some tanks from people who are around your experience level or above your experience level, get inspired and get some cool ideas for your own tanks. We did ask people to let us know when they sent in their tank, whether they wanted feedback or whether they had specific questions for us. So we might spend a little more time on the tanks that wanted our feedback or suggestions on what they could do next time. All right. Let's go.
Get into it.
Blind reacting. Dun, 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 dun.
Da, da, da. Ooh, we just got a new...
I literally just opened my email, got one.
We've actually gotten a lot of submissions for this, so we might do a part 2.
And if you watch this video and you want us to react to your tank, send it over, because if you guys like this video,
we can make it into a series.
First off, we have a tank from Ellie and Ethan. This was the first person to send us their tanks, and they made this tank as a couple, which...
Yay.
We love. This is a great couples bonding activity if you guys want to make a tank for your pets. I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
This is for a Crestie named Mocha, who used to be living in a 12 by 12 by 12 and has recently been upgraded to a mansion, okay? 18 by 24 by 36. We say it all the time, but I think that is a fantastic crested gecko tank size.
So
let's check it out. And they are emailing us from the US of A.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
It's very nice.
So it's a spray foam background. Really good job on the silicone and substrate covering.
You can't see the foam at all.
Yeah, I'm kind of lazy when it comes to that. Yeah, so I know that it takes quite a bit of patience to cover the wall. Oh my god. But that looks really good.
Ellie and Ethan said that our videos help them understand the kind of effort that goes into building a custom tank and what materials and methods could be used. So we're so glad that we could be helpful for you guys. And this is actually their first time building a custom tank. So
really
with
good.
that in mind, congrats guys, because this looks awesome.
They have some jungle vines in there as well.
Some very interesting plants I feel like you don't see very often. They've got the Guzmania bromeliad growing on the wall there, which I feel like is pretty uncommon. I don't see that very much. Those are the bromeliads that are going to be sold at your local hardware store and stuff, and they can get huge. So I don't see them quite as much in vivariums, but in a 24 by 18 by 36, I think you might have room for it.
I think this is a mossy vine, which looks really good.
Yeah. I hope that grows.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Very cool.
Let's keep looking. They've got the removable food dish on the side, which works pretty well. They've got lots of branches to climb on, which is great. They've got ledges, cork ledges at all different heights for their gecko to hang out on. Water dish at the bottom, good leaf litter. And here is a picture of Mocha. So cute.
She's shedding. I love the eyelashes.
And that's such a good photo.
With the sunset in the background.
Yeah, and on the plants.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I like all the different colors that the plant brings in, because there's like whites and reds and dark and light greens, yellows, pinks.
Yeah, you guys have different colors. You've got different textures. I think this is a really great first tank.
What feedback do you have for this tank?
I think they could do a little bit more 3D stuff. So this is a very tall tank, and they've got kind of a couple branches here at the bottom that are going downwards. There's a lot of unused space towards the top of the tank in between those two walls and the front of the glass, right? And obviously the gecko can't make use of that space because it's just open air. And so I like my tanks a little more full, so I would throw extra sticks in there, big sticks, stuff jutting out towards the glass, stuff overlapping. And those are things that can be filled in by plants as well over time, but it just feels very open right now, and I really like that kind of dense, claustrophobic, jungly feel.
But yeah, I think as it grows in, it'll look even better. And I also think leaf litter, if you crumple it up or add more so that the scale feels a bit more uniform, because right now, at least in the picture, it looks like one leaf of the leaf litter is equal to like the biggest plant leaf you have in there. It throws things off just a little bit. That is a suggestion I have. I mean, I think overall it looks really good. Very, very fun. So great job, guys, especially for a first build. And thanks for sending this in.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, next up we have Tim, all the way from the Netherlands. Let's do a quick reveal. Ready? This is a rainforest vivarium.
Ooh, that looks really
nice.
interesting.
It's got some growing in to do, but we've got air plants,
Interesting.
bromeliads, orchids. There is a lot of biodiversity in the plants here.
So it looks like he's using the like wicking sheet.
Yeah, so the background is hygrolawn
with PVC pipes.
So this wicks moisture. So it makes a great growing medium. It's literally meant for growing plants. Moss is going to grow on it great. All these climbing plants he's got are just going to grow on it really well. I would say that this is a more long-term strategy, right? Because unlike the carbonized cork, it's not going to have that nature texture immediately, but it does provide a great surface to eventually get completely and utterly covered.
I can totally see the future of this where it's like all grown in, and it looks interesting already with all the different textures and sizes.
Yeah, but he's playing the long game here. I'm seeing like some Margravia down at the bottom. There's Cryptanthus.
There's an orchid back there.
There's a couple orchids spread around. I think this is an orchid as well. But yeah, there's a Phalaenopsis back there. Okay. So Tim actually sent over a video as well. Oh, I talked to Tim on Instagram. So this is Tim's orchid terrarium as well. So this is in a cylindrical piece of glass. And it's got a couple different orchids and some moss in there, and it's flowering. And I think it is very lovely.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I really like orchids. I'm a big orchid fan, and they seem to be doing really well in there.
Cool.
Yeah. Is that lava rock?
Yeah.
So this is a great little scape. I love, it's like a little mountain.
Thanks, Tim.
Awesome job, Tim. I think this is a very cool, unique scape. I feel like, at least in the US, we don't see like the hygrolawn backgrounds quite as often. And I cannot wait to see how this grows in over time. So send us more updates.
Yay. Yeah, I feel like it's a European thing.
We don't know.
Let us know if it is.
If you're from Europe, let us know.
Okay, next up we have one from Sarah.
In Canada. Ooh. Shout out Canada.
Okay, this is a bioactive terrarium for my little female crested gecko. Her name is Curcuma. I hope I'm saying that right. She would like feedback and suggestions. Recently added an anthurium. This is an old aquarium that's been converted into a vivarium. And it's her very first one. So let's see. Ooh,
I love it.
That.
Yeah. I don't see a lot of aquarium to vivarium conversions. I know people like the front opening door, but I think it can look really nice to not have like a seam in that front door.
And I like the wood veneer or the wood contact paper that you've added to the rim.
Look at the size of that air plant. She said she added an anthurium, but she's worried it might have ruined the look.
I do like the anthurium. This is the anthurium.
Yes. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on this one, Jane. I don't think the anthurium ruins the look, but it's big and it's only gonna get bigger.
I think it should go on like the left or the right.
Like in the corner, just not right in the middle.
I think in the center.
I would say on the right side, where those little sticks are kind of in the background.
Yeah.
I think the anthurium could do really well there. I love it. I love the cool texture of the leaves and just like how it looks. I just know that it is large and gonna get larger. Let's show a picture of Curcuma.
Cute.
Oh my gosh. Should we get a crested gecko, guys? They're so cute.
Hey, look at all these things in the background. Girl, you got things going on.
He's a horticulturist.
Okay. Yeah, that looks really good. I do like the conversion.
Oh, first off, let's talk about the background.
The background looks good.
It looks like it could be just foam or dry lock.
It looks a little dry locky.
Could be like a pre-assembled foam background.
And we don't typically do that, but we're not against it 100%. I don't know if that would be surprising to you guys or not, but I think this is a great example of a way that it's done well because it's not just that pre-made foam background. Sarah's definitely added to it and made it feel a lot more integrated and interesting to look at.
It might be dry lock though. I don't know if it's just foam. It looks pretty good. I like it. I like the different colors. I like the different sizes of sticks. I like the dynamic situation we've got going on. I think my only feedback is actually when it comes to the plants. I feel like the plants are all medium to large, and I would love some small ones or climbing plants or just something to make the sense. Because right now you have a lot of big plants and this is a big tank, but all the big plants make the big tank feel small.
I was gonna say when you said that, I scrolled up to see what the size is. It's a 30 by 24 by 13.
So that's a pretty big tank. but it doesn't look as big because you got big plants in there. So you do little smaller plants and the tank will feel more spacious, more like this big open jungle.
Yeah.
So like some smaller plants, maybe some climbing plants, like a small fern, you got a big fern in there, some small ferns, some Slagenella, Margravia, oak leaf creeping fig, climbing plants, etc. Leaf litter, some more leaf litter on the ground. I like, I'm gonna steal Jane's thing right there.
I agree with that. Especially big plants up top makes the tank feel shorter, like less tall.
I agree. I didn't think about that, but yes, I do think we generally put bigger plants at the bottom, smaller plants towards the top. I think we do that kind of subconsciously, but it gives you a little bit more of an illusion of scale or depth or something. I love it. I think it's a really, really good tank. Awesome job.
I love anthuriums. I think you could put the anthurium on the left if you moved the air plant.
I like the air plant. I've never seen one of those big ones in a vivarium before. I think that's super fun. Love this tank. Awesome job, Sarah. Next up, we've got Mattia, who we've seen commenting on our YouTube video a couple times. So shout out Mattia, thank you for being part of our community. And Mattia said that we helped them get the courage to start their first mixed reef, which is awesome because as you guys know, with our reef tank videos, we really just want to let people know that it's not as scary as it looks. Mattia sent in 2 vivarium photos and an aquarium photo.
Okay, let's see.
Ooh, so this is the mixed reef, and I think it is very lovely. Look at the size of that toadstool leather. Is that a toadstool leather?
Yeah, I think so.
Look at the size of that.
I like the mushrooms too.
Where are the mushrooms? Oh yeah, they got the bumpy ones, and that looks like a torch down there. It's
pretty
fun. GSP up there. Yes. So this, guys, when we're saying mixed reefs do not have to be that hard, this is what we're talking about. This is not a super crazy all-in-one tank. It's a simple tank. It's got a power head on there. It's got a hang on the back filter and a bunch of really cool coral types. So awesome tank. We love it. I love retanks so much.
And shout out to the little shrimp painting on the side.
Okay, let's look at the vivarium now.
Ooh.
I love the back wall.
I like the ferns.
Yeah. I always like when there's a good moss covering. Got the moss climbing all the way up there. I haven't seen this type of tank before much. This brand, what is it? Terra
Atlantis.
It's a Terra Atlantis. And it's got philodendron. There's the monstera, I think is the Swiss cheese monstera with the holes. I can see the creeping fig up there in the back.
I like the fern. Fern is good. The philodendron, also good. I think it's a good plant selection, so good job.
Oh yeah, Mattia, if you're watching this, you mentioned that you're starting a YouTube channel. Leave your YouTube channel down in the comments and everyone go support our community and show Mattia some love. Next up, we have someone who sent in 2 crested gecko tanks. One is for their adult crested gecko and one is for their baby crested gecko.
Okay, let's see the picture.
Okay.
The ferns are, I don't think I've seen those.
That is a bird's nest fern, I believe. That is a very
we
large
use some.
fern. We use smaller ones.
Yeah, we've used smaller ones. Cool. Bromelia, it's always nice to see. Next. So these are 2 different tanks.
Yeah, it's got 2 different cresties.
Oh, I see.
One's a baby and one's a girl.
Okay. So these walls are not covered, and that kind of reminds me more of like an aquascape composition. And you can see all around it, which is nice, especially for cresties who are shyer and want to hide.
I like that they both have that same structure of like a big cork log kind of leaning up as like a fallen tree or something.
Yeah.
And then you can see, you got the basking spot up there by that cork log and then plants on the ground. If you're looking for like a simple scape and you don't know what to put in your tank, leaning just a big tree and then putting plants and little branches around it it's hard to go wrong. That'll always, I think, turn out pretty good.
Yeah, because it's like very dynamic. It's not like vertical or horizontal, which is always nice.
Thanks so much for sending it in. Let's go check out number...
Okay. Ooh, I got a little preview.
We have some submissions from Tyler, who owns his own terrarium building business in Denver called Terrariums.
That's
so
good.
If you are in Denver, check out Terrariums. But let's look at what you sent in.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right, first off, we've got the full-on room shot. I love shots like these. I think that tanks look so good when there's a bunch of them together in a room.
Also, this is not related to the tanks, but I love this room. I think it's really well done. Like, I like the use of the wood and the wall color. I think is a really nice complementary color to your scapes. the tanks are black, like the frame is black. So I like how that like ties into the cabinetry and the wood. And I think it's a really well done room.
All these tanks look really good. We've got a couple ones that look like maybe they're a 36 or a 48 long, and then some, they're all quite tall. I think they're all 36 inches tall or something. And we really love these spacious tanks. I mean, it gives you so much more room to like have crazy plants and do whatever you want. Let's see the individual tank shots. Ooh, we got a tall paludarium style tank with a little pool at the bottom.
There's bromeliads. I think this is a good plant selection right here. It's like densely planted. Is that a cork? Okay, it's a cork background and it looks like the thinner pieces of cork. I think they've done that really well. A concealed, what I assume to be a pump.
Bromeliads, bird's nest fern, a couple different ferns in there, a couple different climbing plants. Looks really, really good. I love this driftwood too. I think the driftwood is really well placed and utilized to make this tank look cool.
Yeah.
Ooh,
okay.
This is fun. This looks like a 36 by 18 by 36. Again, carbonized cork background.
The plants in there are doing really well. Really good variety, color, texture, shape.
I like the nepenthes. I've seen a couple nepenthes in this guy's tanks. I feel like that's kind of rare. I don't see that super often. So the pitcher plants, you know, that's fun. I see 2 in here at least.
Yeah. I like, a little hard to tell, but the plants at the bottom, we like that.
Yeah, looks like there's another water feature at the bottom of this one and some good aquatic moss growing around it as well.
Oh, I see the frogs. Did you see them?
Oh, no, I didn't.
They're so cute.
Hard to tell what those are.
Yeah.
Some kind of tree frog. Kind of hard to tell.
This is really well
This is a really
planted.
good tank.
Yeah.
And seeing the frogs hang out on that little plant is really fun.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Okay, nice.
Okay, this one's got a little bit more of a bluish tone on that light.
Yeah.
Again, nepenthes. Cool plants.
Really cool plants, Tyler. I think the background, he does a good job with it. I mean, it's like...
It's the thin carbonized cork sheets, and it looks like they've been like glued to the wall, then textured and layered a little bit, which is a really good way to make backgrounds. That's the method I used when I was doing my $100 tank, trying to make a whole tank for $100. If you haven't seen our head-to-head Vivarium challenge, go check it out. But that is the method that I use there, and I think it works really well. I also like the lotus pods in the leaf litter. I think that's really fun. A lot of sticks in this one.
This is sludge, yeah?
Yeah, it's like Sledgenella, I think. Yeah, that's definitely Sledgenella.
Yeah. Wait, sorry, are you saying the driftwood?
I just think it's really well placed. I think there's a lot of driftwood, and notice how Tyler has lots of shadows in these tanks, areas where we can't see what's going on or that are hard to see. That's such a good way of boosting contrast and just making the tank more visually interesting, because there are these places where the sticks hang over and you just can't see what's under there. And I love it. I think it's really, really good. So awesome job, Tyler.
Yay. Ooh, this one's good too.
This is a very professional looking tank. I love it. I like the black lava rock around the pool. Good way to kind of sequester it off. I think this one's a little less grown in than some of the others, so maybe it's newer. But again, I got the giant nepenthes up there in the corner. So Tyler likes his nepenthes.
A lot of misters up there too. That looks really good. I like the composition of this tank, like the dramatic slope in the front, but then also like all the ways the hardscape is drawing your eye. Yeah, I think it looks good. And then all 3 walls are covered, which we are a little biased towards. We really like that enclosed look. So I like that about this tank as well.
Helps it feel bigger.
Yeah. I think there are some climbing plants that are starting to establish.
I see some Margravia over here. It looks like Margravia. Yeah, super cool tank. Awesome job, Tyler. If you're in Denver, check out Terrariums.
Okay, I think that was the last one from Tyler. So great job. And thanks for sending those in.
So people who did carbonized cork backgrounds, we get our carbonized cork from Zorro. Here's just a general message to everyone who's made their background with carbonized cork. If you didn't get it from Zorro, let us know down in the comments where you got it from, because Zorro runs out a lot, and we get a lot of comments being like, where can I find it when Zorro's out? And we don't know. So let us know where you got yours from. And next up, we have Vani. Vani based in Dallas, Texas. We have a lot of people based in Dallas, Texas. I've been talking to a lot of our community in Dallas, Texas. So shout out Dallas, Texas.
Let us know if you're from Dallas, Texas.
Let us know where you're watching us from.
Yeah.
This is Vani's first enclosure.
Ooh.
It's got a custom background and a water feature. And they said, all thanks to you guys. We can't take credit for everything, but I'm so glad that we could help you guys. First things first, we've got a movie. Ooh, I can see the running water. I love the background. Let's watch that again. That is an Advinci tank.
That's what I was gonna say.
We had our first experience with an Advinci tank this week actually, and we were really impressed. So let us know if you used Invinci. We had never seen them before, never used them before, and we put one together. We haven't scaped it yet, but so far, very impressed. So shout out Invinci.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
I love it. The background is blended very, very well.
Yeah, looks
so
good.
I assume you did spray foam, but the blend of the spray foam into the cork pieces is very clean. I can see the climbing plants starting to establish. I just know when this grows in, it is going to look awesome. Dense jungle.
Yes.
Huge.
Yeah, I think that looks really good.
We have a question for you, Vani. So we like the Invinci tank. We think it looks super sleek, but it's white. So did you black out your sides? Because we were trying to decide what to do with that. So if you're watching this, Bonnie, let us know.
Let us know. Oh, there's a water feature.
A
oh, okay. That looks really cool.
I like the drip over the dark cave. Like this is something we talk about all the time. But dark spaces, ooh, mystery, intrigue.
So, I mean, I would say like it's gonna look better as it grows in. I don't see leaf litter yet, but leaf litter.
We do like leaf litter.
It looks like it's sloping up at the front of the tank. The depth is shallow and then it is like going up into a hill over time. And I think that looks really good.
I think you could throw one more big log in there. A big cork log, a big stick,
ground?
something kind of bridging the ground and the walls. Again, this could change as your plants grow in more, but right now it feels like there's this big empty column of air right in the middle of that tank, and I like to have things bridging that, crossing that, so it feels more connected and just more like a dense, crazy jungle. As the plants grow in, that could make it better, more dense anyways, but if you got another stick lying around and you want to throw it in there, I don't think it would hurt.
Yeah. What are you gonna put in here? We'd love to know. Very cool. Really great job for your first tank.
Looks awesome. Next up, we have got a tank from a subscriber in England.
Whoa.
Shout out England, across the pond. Let's look at the tank.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I think that looks good.
I like it very much. This is something that I don't see very often. I think it can be kind of hard to pull off, which is using those kind of smaller sticks. They're not branching a bunch. They're not the snaky ghost wood sticks. These are kind of straight up cork branches with the bark on. And I think when done correctly, these can look really, really good in a tank. And I think this looks really good. So well done.
So this is 1 week old as of this photo. So it's got a little bit of growing in to do. I think overall, good.
I think it's very good.
Leaf litter, good.
You're easy to please.
Well, I like
leaf litter.
I honestly also like these mushroom ledges.
Yeah, let us know where you got those mushrooms from.
And there's a water dish or some sort of dish here too.
So the main scape here is we've got a big log leaning up in the back and then lots of smaller sticks kind of crisscrossing in front of it. And I just think this is going to give so many places for a gargoyle gecko to hide. It's going to give so many places for it to climb. I think this is a very good gargoyle gecko setup. And if you look at the places in New Caledonia where gargoyle geckos and crested geckos live, they got a lot of little branches, little sticks.
It's a 45 by 45 by 90 exoterra.
I believe that's in
centimeters.
18 by 18 by 36. Got an Arcadia light on there. Very nice light.
Okay, so the questions are, how long do I wait before I introduce my gecko? Should I expect my gecko to demolish some areas of the tank, mainly the plants?
For how long you wait before adding your gecko, that is up to personal preference. The longer you wait, the longer your plants have to establish. There's usually going to be some dieback and then the plants kind of adapt and bounce back. I would say that process usually takes around 2 weeks. So if you wanted to wait, I think 2 weeks is a good amount of time to wait before you add your gecko. But you could add them immediately if you wanted to, and there just might be a little bit more strain on your plants. Will the gecko trample your plants? Yes. Geckos are gonna trample everything. They're gonna poop on your plants. And that's just how it goes. You can't control what the animal does. You might have a plant in there that you really like, and it might decide that that plant is its toilet, and its poop might burn through the leaves and destroy it all the time, and that plant might never recover. And now you know that that plant is just gone. Can't control it. It is it is what it is. So like the animals are gonna do what they're gonna do. So you can kind of work around that. The animal's gonna shape its environment as it grows in, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, and maybe that's a good excuse to swap in a new plant and try some new make some changes to your Viv.
General tips, if you have an animal that is very large and is going to trample your plants, if you have a snake, for example, there's basically two directions you can go. You can go with large plants that are very strong and very sturdy. So for example, you could throw something like a monstera in your tank, and that is not going to get crushed by any geckos. Or you could go with small things that are too small to get trampled because they're just like underfoot. Like moss is obviously not going to get trampled by your animal. It might get ripped off the walls, but it's not going to get trampled. So things like moss, slaginella, little climbing plants are going to be generally too small for those large animals to trample them. And then you could also go really, really big. It's kind of going to be those plants in the middle area that are going to be more at risk for getting damaged.
It looks like there are some sturdy plants in there. I don't know what this plant is called, but the leaves look thick. Yeah. And then this pothos.
Looks like you got a money tree in that corner, which is already pretty large, and it's going to get bigger. Gonna have to trim that back, but it's a fun way to have like literally a tree in your tank with tons of foliage. So I like that. Yeah, it looks like the plants you picked, I don't think they're at risk of something like a gargoyle gecko damaging them too much. And basically all your plants at the bottom are going to be safe because they don't spend that much time crawling around on the bottom on your leaf litter or anything.
But overall, great job. And excited to see how it grows in. Yeah, let's go on to the next one. This is Leonidas from Greece living in the Netherlands.
Okay.
This is the second Netherlands one.
Let's look at it. Leonidas said he found this tank in the trash.
Okay.
So we love upcycling. That is awesome. And let's see it. Ooh, I love it. We've got another money tree is first thing I noticed. And some more vines. I love this. 18 by 18 by 36. It's a tall tank. It feels big. It feels spacious. We've got some big cork shelves, a lot of plants. I love the asparagus fern.
No, I think that looks really good. The small plants on this one is like exactly what we were talking about for Sarah to add. Like it just adds so much life to the tank. Oh, that looks really good. Is this cork as well?
Other ferns, yep. It's a carbonized cork background. Looks like you did a live edge on the black vinyl, which we just tried for the first time in our video from a month ago. And we like the look of that as well.
Yeah, that looks good. I like asparagus fern. I like all the plants you have in here. I like the vine.
Growing up top, yep, a vine.
There's a vine, it looks pretty good. The cork hollow looks pretty good.
We've got that exact begonia growing at the bottom. We got that one in our dart frog tank. Like the leaf litter. Again, love that there's some deep, dark shadows on here. Oh, they said they got the compressed cork idea from us. Oh yeah, I like that. There's a ventilation system with a PC fan as well, which is another thing that we have videos on how to do, and I can't see where it is.
Couldn't find it at all. Wouldn't have expected that.
It's very well hidden. Good job.
That's great.
I think this is such a lovely Crestie tank. Honestly, perfection. So many ledges, it's tall, they're gonna have so much room to climb, so many dark spaces to go retreat to. The money tree, 2 New Caledonian tanks with the money tree.
Yeah, I think it looks good. And the money tree is the biggest plant. I like where my eye is being drawn in this scape. Like,
yeah, the vine kind of leads your eyeball up. The focal point is kind of that dark cavey area on the right side, and the vine leads you there. The sticks on the left lead you there.
Yeah, I mean, I also think like right now, the green of the plants leads you there, like you're going up. So.
And we've got some different shades of green, so I like that as well. This is what we talked about earlier. Big plants at the bottom, some more little plants at the top. Really gives you a nice sense of depth and scale. Awesome job.
Yay, good job.
Okay, I got another tank for you.
Okay. Oh, that looks really good.
Yeah, so we've got I believe this is a 12 by 12 by 12 cube. I got a lot of sticks going on, got some moss going crazy on the walls.
Yeah, what plant is that?
Moss?
These little circles.
I think that's the type of peperomia.
That looks really cute. That looks really good.
Some ferns.
Okay,
this is a spray foam and silicone background. The moss is just doing really well.
Yeah, it's doing really good in this tank.
It's a very high humidity tank, no air circulation.
Okay, I like the ferns as well.
Frog in a pool.
Oh, there's a pool in the back.
There's a little pool in the back with a Java fern in there.
That looks really good. No, that looks like fire. It's very densely planted because the moss is growing in so much.
Yeah, the moss is everywhere.
And the polka dot plant looks really good as well.
So this tank is actually not sent in by a subscriber.
What?
This is the first tank that we ever made from 3 years ago for our poison dart frog, who we still have. Here's his tank now. a little bit of an upgrade. But this is what started us down this journey.
Wow, that looks really good.
So let us know if you think we've improved or stayed about the same or...
I mean, I think we've improved. There's not too much hardscape here.
What would you do different? I would add more ledges for sure, more branches and things. I don't remember the frog using much of the vertical space. I think he just stayed out at the bottom because that's kind of all there was. And I think it was a little too wet for him and no leaf litter or anything, which is not great for dark frogs.
He was only in here for like a few months, right?
Yeah, I mean, so we got him as a froglet.
Yeah.
Typically people keep him in like small bins to keep an eye on him. This was his bin, but I think it was a pretty tank.
Yeah, I like it. Wow, I really like the peperomia or whatever that is.
I think it's peperonia.
The Fittonia looks really good too. Like the leaves are really small.
We haven't worked with Fittonia in a long time, but I used to use it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, we've actually been thinking about doing a video where we react to some old tanks of ours. So let us know if that's something you would be interested in watching.
Yeah, we'd react to them and then also say what we do differently nowadays. So for this tank, if I were to do it again, that exact tank, I'd have more sticks and I do a carbonized cork background because that is my jam.
Yeah. I mean, the scale of these sticks I think work really well. I don't know if I would change anything except leaf litter.
I do more of them.
Yeah.
Also, the waterfall was not adjustable or retrievable. It was stuck back there. Could not access it. I don't think it worked. I don't think the water ran.
Oh.
There was just like a pump seal back there.
Okay. Thank you, William, for that submission.
Finally, for this video, we've got Wilmer at Sunspots Shadows on YouTube.
And Instagram.
With a few photos of his dart frog vivarium. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Ooh, it looks so good. Good job, Wilmer. And the photo is very, very well taken.
Yeah.
Wilmer followed our guidelines on how to build the background, and you can tell, I mean, I love the carbonized cork. I think that is my favorite type of background. It just looks really, really good.
The light in here is, I mean, I don't know what light it is, but it looks to be very full coverage. Spectral design LED panel with controller. So I think it's a custom
light and a custom tank.
Yes.
Lot of really unique and crazy plants in here. We've got orchids, we've got the bromeliads, we've got a begonia. That looks like a Margravia.
Is that a pitcher plant or am I imagining things?
No.
No? Okay. That's just a leaf unfurling.
No, I think that's actually just like a pitcher for eggs to lay in.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's good. I couldn't tell something was plastic. There's a fan system in there, so that's great. And he says this is one of the best.
Close-ups. Ooh, look at that. This is actually not a Margravia. This is a insert right there. I'm not sure. This, I believe, is a begonia. Got this little begonia. Little really ferns in here.
Yeah.
The jewel orchid. Look at the patterning on that jewel orchid leaves.
This like trailing plant looks really pretty too.
Yeah. No, this is super, super good. And like we talked about earlier, it's got that composition of, you know, a big cork log leaned up against the side with some little branches. And I just think that's really, really strong.
Yeah.
Got the moss stuffed in between the carbonized cork, which we also always tell people to do, but we don't see very often. So good job on that. I just think it helps blend the textures. It gives a great place for moss to grow, a great place for your plants to attach to and get moisture from.
I like this side a lot. This area with the stringing trailing plants.
Yeah, it's already growing. I mean, I can see patches of moss popping up. Once this tank is like fully grown in, it's going to look so, so good.
But it looks really good already.
It does look really good already. Awesome job, Wilmer. Check out his YouTube channel and Instagram for more photos of his tanks and animals.
So this is probably the 5th tank that he's built. So
okay, he's got a little bit of experience. For the last 2, he said he used dry lock, but this is his first one with carbonized cork.
That looks really good. He does want feedback. But I mean, I don't know what, I think it just needs time to grow in. I think it looks good.
Yeah, I am a big advocate for multiples of the same plant. So it looks like he's got like one bromeliad right in the center. I would take a couple more of that exact type of neoregalia and sprinkle them around the walls or something. So it's more, because usually in nature you find multiple copies of the same plant. So same, we've got that one begonia that looks really good. If once it grows a little bit, you can take a cutting from it, put the cutting somewhere else. So then you have different plants spread out around the tank. It just looks a little bit more natural. But that might be my only crumpling the leaf litter. Jane said it earlier. I like it when there's like a dusting, a crumpling of the smaller ones on top. I think it's really good.
Yeah, no, I think this looks really good.
Yeah, it's awesome. awesome tank.
Yeah, I think, yeah, the walls, once there's like more green on it, I think it will look even better. But the carbonized cork looks really good on its own, even when there's nothing on it, so. And the custom tank looks really sleek, so that's good as well. Cool, thanks for sending that in.
Thank you so much to everyone who sent in your tanks. We really appreciate it. We had so much fun looking at it. You guys are so, so good, and it makes us really happy to know that our community is out here making awesome tanks for their animals or just for themselves. If you sent us your tank and you weren't in this video, don't worry, because we're going to do a part 2. We had so many people send them in that we're definitely going to do a part 2. If you want us to even do a part 3 and you want to send your tank in, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment so that we know you guys like this kind of video, and we'll be sure to do even a part 3.
And getting all these submissions really made us think about the community that we've built here and all your comments as well. So we've been thinking about turning on the community tab option on YouTube. So let us know down in the comments if that's something you guys would be interested in, or if you would want like a Discord or some other way for us to talk more conversationally as a community, not so much, you know, bounded by each comment section of each video.
Yeah, I'd love for you guys to be able to share these kinds of tanks with each other as well and give each other feedback, and so we can see everybody. And so let us know if you'd be interested in that, and if you have any recommendations on if you really, really like a certain platform for something like that.
That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you like it if you do, hype it up. Leave comments down below of which tank was your favorite or anything else you'd want to share.
Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and we'll see you guys in the next one. We've got some really fun videos coming up. I'm gonna do a whole video just on budget tanks builds. Yeah, we got fun stuff.
Let us know if you have any video ideas down below as well.
Yeah, sure. if you guys have questions or things you really, really want to see.
Yeah.
Bye, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.